Motherfuckers kill. Oh shit. It ain't that I'm changed.
Hello.
But it's
Hello.
strange how you motherfuckers rearrange.
Hello.
He said efforts. That was Tupac. He was
Yeah,
nasty.
my cousin, he wanted change, y'all. This is wow, look at my teeth. This is the solution. If you know me outside the US,
El Soluciones.
El Soluciones.
Or Solution Snitchel
I
for
I
people in
I am
Switzerland.
flanked by my guardian angels always,
Mighty Torres Lee.
and Michaela Lovely.
I'm just, the voice right now.
So yeah, so you know it was
Voice from above. Or in this case, below.
when you hear music like this and it just has just information and no real sense of artistry at all, it's like, listen, I just need you to hear it bluntly, and there is no time for patience. So as in talking about patience, the Smokey's 40-Day to Prosperity is addressing patience. It's addressing a need to move, a need to evolve. So yeah, so I am here today talking to you guys on the World Wide Web, giving you an update on my day 4. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, my day 4. Yeah, my day 4. So yeah, so day 4 of my Smokey's Prosperity, I want to call it challenge. In respect to her, it is
Michaela
definitely
calls
a
it a
plan.
challenge.
I call it a challenge because it is.
The Smokey's 40-Day Prosperity Plan has most definitely shined some light on a lot of places that I think that need progress, need to be made better, need that could exist
Need
in a higher
light
vibration.
shined on them.
Yes. So what we're gonna talk about, it's definitely going through our household. We've all made an agreement, a choice to take on the Smokey's 40-Day Prosperity Plan. So we are definitely going back and forth and holding each other accountable and loving each other and giving that tough love throughout the house. So
Today we experienced some real tough love because there are 4 members here of this team, and one of the members was not really interested in following through with
the game plan,
Smokey's 40-Day Prosperity Plan.
and that's the game plan.
And if
right
you
now,
miss a day, what happens, Puppy?
you start over. It's like you might as well say in terms that people can understand, because I know all y'all watching want some favorite football, baseball, hockey, some a playoff or whatnot, whatsoever. They're sitting on the bench. If you don't play the game plan, and right now the game plan for the Solution household is Smokey's 40-Day Prosperity Plan. That's the game plan. If you don't follow that, then you can't play in the game. You're not a part of the team. We still love you, but that's what it is. So, in reference to what you were saying that we had to check a teammate, which that happens. Shoot, Miami Heat. Listen, if you guys watch the playoffs, I know y'all watch the playoffs. You saw you saw what Dwayne Wade and cuss his coach out, walked all up on him. I thought D Wade was gonna put his brand new shoes. He got a new Nike. I thought he was gonna lose a shoe. But the next day, what? Patch it up. We played a game plan. So we had to redirect. So were you going to go in depth in the redirection process, or the intricate details of this? They call this calling out a teammate in the sports world. I dabbled in the sports world at some time back when I was a young Thundercat.
No, I just wanted to say that, this 40-day prosperity plan, for me, I'm on day 6. And it's like doing this, it really does force you to pull everything out. And tough love is very necessary. And so we had to really do some tough love for our other team member to let them know that it's like, if you want to go to where we're going, you got to do what needs to get done. You know what I mean? There is no, because what's happening in the world and with where the planet is changing, you can't, it doesn't matter how much you love somebody, you can't take them with you. It's about time for people to be accountable for the part that they play on this earth, and only you can be accountable for you. So if you love somebody, you can't keep giving them food. You got to teach them how to cook.
That's enabling them.
You got to teach them how to get that food. You got to teach them how to cook.
Teach them how to fish.
Right. You got to teach them how to fish.
You don't give a man fish. You give him means to attain fish, and that's teaching him how to fish. And that is a residual lesson. That is a blessing. That's good. That can be infinitely, giving. So that's what you. So giving somebody $1 nowadays is really just enabling when you think about it. They said, how could a pope, he just walked by and he didn't even look at nobody, and he said, all I'm doing in giving them money is supplying or satisfying that dysfunction.
Right.
So
absolutely.
they can come in here and gain as much support with God. Well, what they
yeah.
So that's the thing. It's not enabling that teammate, because in enabling your teammate,
you're disabling.
You are disabling your team too. Because if he's gonna be a part of that team, now you have to understand your team is only as strong as that weakest link. So if that weakest link can't understand how to, what is it? How to, if they can't figure out how to, let me see if I can do it again.
Oh yeah.
If they can't learn how to, let's see, it's in my palm. Let me go like this. The ladies in our residence have really mastered the meditation role. So if your teammate can't focus, if he can't be as disciplined as you, if he can't be as dedicated as you, then how is your team going to be able to be equal? How is it going to be strong? How is it going to be able to withstand all the challenges that are forthcoming? So you have to, hold him accountable too if you want your team to be an elite team. Have to make sure my pen is safe. Yeah. So yes. So Smokey's 40-day prosperity plan, the solution update. Oh, I don't know how long we are. We got time. We got time. I mentioned that on my first day of Smokey's 40-day prosperity plan, I experienced a challenge immediately. And it was off the hook. But I had been preparing for it, y'all, because I can't say that I was afraid of the challenge. I have to say that I was accepting of it and definitely ready to, face it. So it was quite interesting because me and my beautiful, determined infinionary of a wife, Mighty Torres Lee, we were jogging. And we were doing our defense and discipline, physical, stimulation workout. So we were jogging around, the city, and someone, and I would say that for me, I have always had, I would say I'm a very cautious man. I'm cautious. I don't feel like I'm fearful, but I feel like I'm very aware. See how I see all these things floating around me. And I see all these people, but I know it's a good vibration, so they're good spirits, but I know they're around. So, yeah. So as we were on our run, I've always been cautious of just everything, and definitely the four-legged creatures. I love dogs, but I'm very cautious of them. As a young
Thundercat,
I was bit. I was bit
by dog,
and I know the dog didn't mean it, but I still look at all of them kind of like, man, your brother bit me. You know what I mean? So, I still, so I'm just a little cautious. So as we're jogging, that's something that's always in my mind. Always just being cautious. So we're jogging, and sure enough, this first day of Smokey's 40 Day to Prosperity Plan, a dog is like right on us, and as soon as I see it, I'm already in mode of relax, confront, be courageous, and it's gonna be all right. So I was looking at the dog like, all right, I had the Fred G. Sanford, all right, all right, let's not, and it was interesting because the dog just, he was frantic, but animals are here, and they love us. We should love everything, and he was there, even though he ran up to us, and he was just happy to see us. Hell, but I'm cautious. I'm cautious, Mike Lee. And so the world's first Infinity, we handled it, and we moved on, and I felt good about confronting one of my, challenges, one of my intimate challenges with my four-legged friends of the canine nature. Do my angels in the background have anything to say as I wrap up my update with the Smokey's 40-day prosperity, I choose to call it, challenge in respect to her plan? Love you, Smokey.
I would just like to say that I am enjoying this process, and it's something that I had tried to do like years before. For the past 10 years, I have been on this journey. And it's like I've done the gurus and the motivational speakers and the self-help and all of those different things. I explored all that stuff. But it wasn't until now, 2012, that I realized and I recognized that all of that doesn't mean anything unless it's all really for you, because you're the one that has to get through it. It's not about making it look good so that somebody else could say, oh, look what she did, because you know what you did. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter whether anybody knows, whether anybody acknowledges it. This is about understanding that your validation, the only validation that matters, really truly comes from you. You have to be enough. You have to be what supplies everything. It starts from you. And this time, doing something like this is like, there is no, if I make it to 40 days, there is no, hey, this is what it is. This is what I want. I understand what it takes to get it, and I will have it. It is that simple. There is no in between. I'm not going to make excuses to myself about not getting what I know is attainable for me to get. So this Smokey's 40 day,
it's like that, and that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Good.
And that's how it is for life everywhere. If your behind get locked up in jail, you got to figure out their program. Period. So that is what I would say. That is where I feel our world is at this moment and these times. I feel that it's not being patient anymore, that it is expecting change, and it is looking to flush, it's looking to eliminate, it's looking to cleanse. Yeah, it's looking to detoxify. I think as we are detoxifying, the world is most definitely detoxifying. So it's sending us signals to, let's get it going. Let's do it, or
get on with it.
Evolution, energy, it's not going to end. It's only going to transform and evolve.
Michaela has a tip real quick. She's going to be talking about it too on her Smokey's 40-day prosperity plan vlog. What is it, Michaela?
To meditate in Epsom salt in this little capsule, and you go into water, and it's supposed to give you your mind the illusion of floating in midair when you're really floating on water.
Wow. All right, people. I'd like to say thank you as always, and I always appreciate.
Show them this before you go.
I really don't. You really have to feel that you're entertaining to feel that you have people's, and you can hold people's attention, and people's time is their most priceless asset. So I really do appreciate your guys. This is my pyramid.
Your
My first
manifestation,
pyramid,
your
my
smoky, your
manifestation.
smokadocious.
Yes, it was definitely an experience making the pyramid, because
we
there was a new
blessed it.
shape, and each shape definitely has its own little fun challenges for
And
you
this
to,
is sacred geometry, you guys.
yes, for you to decorate it. So it's pretty cool, and I enjoy making it. And this is the Smokadocious 40-day
pyramid.
prosperity plan pyramid. How about that? That's a lot of P's.
This is also a sacred geometry piece right here. But we
As,
gotta
as you
go,
can see,
'cause you know I'll get started.
yes.
Yeah, you will.
I want to leave y'all with the song of the night by my cousin Tupac.
If you're
People like, is that
related
really my cousin?
if you're related to
What's
Tupac
going on,
and Bruce
man?
Lee, wouldn't that make Bruce Lee and Tupac related too?
Yeah. So what we gonna do is as we say adios from
Is that
the
a yes answer to her question?
all the time. It's
Because we are all one.
Most
in
definitely.
Lakesh.
So we are all one. We saying adios, peace, arrivederci. Who do you believe in? Really ask yourself. Those that are having, issues, with the company that you're dealing with, maybe it's time to ask yourself, who do you believe in? Who will you allow God to be the support? Will you allow Him to handle the bills and handle the financial responsibilities in your life? Either way, who do you believe in? Be comfortable with your decision. God bless. Forget the rest. Namaste. Peace.
Adios.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I cut it off.
Press the red box.
All right, y'all. Press the red box. Gone.